We're rolling?
Okay, so we're gonna go, so the very, you can sit.
No, you got it.
Okay.
Well, they're going to talk to you, man.
He's right.
Dude, all right, okay.
What's going on?
So, very first thing I need for you to do is just give me your name and spell it, please.
Ron Terrell, Terrell.
Okay?
And don't look over at me even if I do this.
Okay, ladies?
Because if I want to get your attention, I'll do this.
Okay, so you just talk to me.
Okay.
Everybody
Ignore
else.
us.
No problem.
So, quickly, but tell me a little bit about how you met Samantha.
I don't really remember it because we were so young. I just remember us being together in preschool. She was a pretty girl in the class. She was a pretty blonde girl that we always, you know, in preschool, the girl you recognized. And she was just sweet from the word go. The second you meet her, she's just one of the nicest people. And we just bonded from there on out and, you know, had classes all the way from elementary school to middle school to high school. And when I was in middle school, we actually moved from where we lived on one side of town to the other, having to be Samantha's neighborhood. So I could walk to Samantha's house there. So we had a lot of fun then. Actually, I don't know if she remembers this. I thought I was doing her honor by naming one of our dogs Samantha, and she hated it because she thought I named the dog after her because she's a dog, and that wasn't the case. But
So, tell me a little bit when she first told you that she had cancer. How did that happen?
I was actually living in Chattanooga at the time, and she wasn't the one that told me. It was a friend of ours that told me because she was, you know.
I'm going to stop for a second. We didn't know what told me is. So,
Okay.
Yeah. So if you do, was limited when I first found out she had cancer, you can say something.
Okay. Yeah, when I first found out she had,
Sorry. What?
yeah, I know. She was, when we first found out that she had stage 4 lung cancer, it was actually a friend of mine that contacted me, or I actually contacted him to tell him congratulations on Alabama beating my Georgia Bulldog team on the SEC championship. And he said he knew it through his wife and told me the news and asked me if I'd spoken with her. And it obviously shocked me right then and there, and I didn't know what to do. And I didn't want to call her because I was immediately upset. I don't want to call her upset and, you know, make her upset also. So I just basically contacted a couple of different people, and I heard from her later on that evening. She sent me a text, and, you know, just to make sure she was okay. And but it was, for lack of a better word, devastating. You know, you're automatically scared for your friend.
And you've been there through this journey. So tell me just a little bit about that.
Well, I mean, it's just, I like to try to stay positive with her. If she wants to talk to me about it, that's fine, but I don't really want to bring it up because I know she has to talk about it constantly. I'm more the friend that wants to kind of take her mind off of it. You know, I know that she's got to deal with it on a daily basis, and so when she gets around me, let's, you know, have fun and talk about something else. You know, it's great that way. So good to put a smile on her face.
So when she called you up and said, hey, interested in going to Phoenix?
Well, she called me and said, do you think you can get off work on February 29th and 30th? And I'm like, oh, sure. You know, I'm like, you need a ride. I'm sorry.
It was January 29th.
I'm sorry. January 29th.
Just start again. So.
When she called me, she actually asked me if I could get off work for January 29th and 30th. And I immediately was like, you know, no problem. I figured she needed to ride to the doctor because she flies up here. And she's like, well, yeah, we finished third with team draft, and we're going out to Arizona to do Taste of the NFL, and, you know, all these, you know, just a ton of different events. And I was driving and I almost wrecked the car. I jumped through the roof. I was like, you're telling me you're taking me to the Super Bowl with team draft, and we're going to go, you know, do all these events and meet players, and because I'm a massive football fan, and it was just, you couldn't beat the smile off my face. I called probably 30 people in the next 2 days. Every person I bumped into, I had to tell them I was going. So
tell me about your experience so far being here.
Oh, it's been great. It's just constant, just surprise after surprise after surprise. Every time we turn a corner, we meet somebody. The people that we've met here that are with Team Draft have been actually more fun than meeting the players. Everybody's just great. The foundation is amazing. It's done so much for Samantha and everybody else that's involved in it. You truly feel rewarded being around Team Draft.
And how important do you think it is for Samantha to have an experience like this,
Oh, it's great. I mean, it's memories. You know, you want to live life to your fullest. You know, she's made me be more like that with her, you know, with her cancer. It makes you realize, you know, that the little stuff doesn't matter. You just got to be, you know, you want to be positive and just live your life to the fullest. You know, every day counts. Nothing's promised.
Chris?
Yeah, I think that's right on. Just talk about the overall experience. I mean, just energy.
Oh, I can't, honestly, it's really hard for me to even go to sleep at night because I know what we've got planned for the next day. It's one of those things. Walking onto the field has definitely been my favorite thing. With me, like I said, me being a big football fan, standing on the field barefoot where the Super Bowl is going to be played tomorrow is, I mean, it's one of those things that I can't wait to see my buddies when I get home to brag about. You know, but it's just a great experience all around. The Make-A-Wish kids out there were amazing too. They were just as sweet as they could be. Lucy and Paul are great people. I'm so excited that I met them. Everybody, it's awesome. It's just a really good experience.
Keep your eyes at Keith.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So from your view, what's important about team draft in the life of Samantha?
Hold on, Sandy.
Think time.
It's the airplane.
They've got a Brady jersey on the back of that airplane.